Hey guys, ArchieLuxury channel. And guys, I've just come back from a wonderful weekend in Sydney. I was very fortunate to be at the front of the plane. And I gotta tell you, fuckers, the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plane in business class. Yeah, it was great, but I gotta tell you, I wasn't flown here for my good looks. No, fuckers. I wasn't put at the front end of the plane for my good looks. I was here because I'm the luxury watch guru and expert, fuckers. That's right. This is expert status, and I'm known in the industry as numero uno, fuckers. That's right, numero uno for luxury and vintage timepieces. And it's with that, I'd like to say, what do I think the future holds? What are current pieces that will go through the roof? What will go through the roof? And I gotta say, I really like some of the pre-ceramic. The pre-ceramic solid gold Submariner, the pre-ceramic two-tone. I think those have got a lot of investment potential. At the high end, I think Patek Philippe World Time is going to rock it. And I'd also say the two-tone Daytona with exotic dial is going to explode. And this is some predictions for the future. But what is blue chip now? What pieces are undervalued for average people to buy? I tell you what, it's the Milgauss, and it's the Milgauss black dial, not with the GV, just the standard Milgauss black dial with the orange hands. These are future 1680 sleepers. That's right, guys. I really do believe this type of Milgauss is going to explode in value. That's right, guys. This is going to be a future classic. They're a little bit soft now. The market doesn't seem to be caught up in hype. If I were you, I would race out and buy a Milgauss. Now, it doesn't matter whether you go for any of the dial variations, black, white, GV, the blue. I think in years to come, the most valuable will be the non-GV black. That's right. And these are a relative bargain at this point in time. So if you want to know what pieces will become the future classic, ask the expert. Ask the pontiff. So I really think the Milgauss has got investment potential written all over it. You can still pick these up on the pre-owned market at a great price, and I really think these will go the way of the 1680 Submariner. I've got to be completely honest with you. I think the black dial variant is going to be the most valuable. Why do I say that? Well, the original Milgauss that we remember, the 1019, there were earlier references, but the 1019 is the iconic 4-digit Milgauss. They were mainly a black dial. They were a black dial piece. So my opinion is, I think the hottest Milgauss in the future will be the piece with the black dial, the orange second hand. I think that is iconic. It's just such a good modern contemporary watch. No superfluous detail, just very simple, very gorgeous watch for an engineer or professional to have. I think these will be the future collectibles. I mean, you give it 20 years time, I see these black dial Milgausses. I think these are going to become as hot as the 1680s are today. So if you had a couple $1,000 you wanted to invest in luxury wristwatches, I would be buying a Milgauss, a black dial Milgauss. I've put my money where my mouth is. I've personally invested in one. I do think these are going to soar. They're unique. They are a sports genre Rolex, stainless steel. They've got the newer Rolex bracelets in them. They have got everything going for them. And I think for the modern enthusiast who wants something at a good price point with future collectible status, you can't go wrong with the Rolex Milgauss black dials. So anyone who's wanting to invest, this is where I'd be placing a few bets. I would also say don't be too concerned with dial color. Like the white, I think would be a good runner-up. The blue is very strong, but it's a little bit too how would we say, it's a little bit too expensive on the used market. I think you're going to get a much better deal on a black or a white dial. They were the first incarnation, and I think they're going to be the ones that prove to be the best return on investment. The ROI is very, very strong for those pieces. So if you're wanting to invest, this would be a very cool piece. It's very usable, nice size, great case. It's got its own story. It's the engineer's watch. It's the Milgauss is the antique magnetic. Very, very cool watch indeed. And if you're needing that push, pull the trigger. I'm ArchieLuxury. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And don't forget to put a few really nasty comments down below. And if it does turn out to be as good as the 1680, please remember I was the first to reveal this, and follow up with a kind donation. ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury Corporate, ArchieLuxury, and Paul Pluta channels.
I'm only signing it because it costs nothing. So this is the congratulations to everybody.
Thank you. No problems. just taking the train into the city. This is where I'm staying. So this is St. James Station. So off we go. Off we go. Off the train. Here we go.